to the chattiest place on earth, Disney character voices inside the studio. Today, we'll take a peek behind the microphone to see just how a bit of the magic is made. Now please, welcome your host for this afternoon, Disney Character Voices Creative Director, Ben Hoppy.
Hello everyone! How's D23? That was the voice of the very, very talented Isaac Robinson Smith. Oh, got some Isaac fans here. We're going to hear from him a little bit later, but I do want to get started here because we got a lot to do. First off, a big thank you to everybody who is here, taking some time out of your busy D23 to join us this afternoon. You've made it to Sunday. You made it to Sunday! So anybody see some cool stuff today? Okay. Anybody buy some cool stuff today? Anybody hear some cool characters? 18-year-olds and up? Willing to sign a release? That's pretty much everybody. So we're going to have a couple of people out there with microphones in our team. Let's see. Where are my people? There's Uriel over there. And where's Richmond? Richmond with us? Who's that? There he is, okay. All right, Jim. Thank you very much for coming to play with us today.
Damn.
And, I know you're a busy guy, but...
Do I have to audition like those people did?
Maybe. No, I'm kidding. You've been doing this for us since 1994.
That's right.
Yeah. And for those of us who don't know the story, can you give us any insight?
On how I ended up? Well,
Yeah.
I don't remember auditioning. I think it was more like my agent at the time said, "Can you sound like your brother?" I'm like, I don't know. You tell me.
Well, whatever it is, it worked in here. How many projects do you think you've done with us over the years?
I lost track in '97.
Well, it's 343. Yeah, so we're going to take the rest of the time today and just go through all these projects. Okay, you ready? I'm kidding. We have other stuff to do. So, let's get to our recording session. Everyone, this is kind of like a recording session might go. Obviously, we'd be in a smaller studio. But here we go. We're going to give you the pitch. We're at the point of this story when you've been with Andy at Cowboy Camp for a few days, and you meet a new toy named Bub, who really doesn't seem all that comfortable, all right? So we're going to go through these lines. We're going to do take one, and here we go. And you know what? Sorry. We always warm up, right?
Right.
How do we warm up? How do you get your voice?
Well, I normally talk like this, which is kind of relaxed.
Yeah.
And Tom is much more powerful.
Okay.
So what I usually do is I go, hey. There's Tom.
There's Tom. Great. So here we go with this first line for Woody, and give me take one.
Hey, howdy, hey, partner. I'm Sheriff Woody. This is your first year at Cowboy Camp, right?
Okay. So, yeah, I think the first time I heard your voice was on a short series called Impress Me. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and during the series, there's a bunch of really good impressionists that were sort of hanging around, one-upping each other, that kind of thing. But how did you figure out that you could do impressions?
I just assumed everybody could do it. I would go around the schoolyard, repeating lines from Disney movies. I'd watch Sir Ratigan over and over again on VHS, The Great Mouse Detective. And I would do Vincent Price.
Got to find that Basil of Baker Street. I prefer to be called Evil Genius.
Mr. Carl Fredrickson.
Don't touch that, you'll soil it.
And for our scene today, Sarge.
Recon Plan Charlie execute.
There you go. Good job. Sarge, you have the first line, and go for it.
Mission accomplished, sir.
Great, what'd you find out?
Recon reported that Andy is attending his first sleepover tonight and is set to move out at 1800 hours.
A sleepover? But that means he'll be gone all night.
Gee, that's a pretty big step. Do you think he's ready, Woody?
I don't know. We've never been in this situation before. Sarge, did you hear anything else?
The sleepover is at Brian's house, sir, and there will be pizza.
We know Brian. He's a very nice boy.
And Andy loves pizza.
I wish I knew more about sleepovers.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Like if you're sleeping, why can't you be in your own bed?
Oh, I know all about sleepovers. TJ went on one in last week's episode of Recess.
That is correct. He did.
Sarge, you watch Recess?
Affirmative. It's a surprisingly thoughtful examination of the cost-benefit balance between authoritarianism and anarchy.
Caitlin Robrock. Getting those mics set up, do you want to tell us about anything maybe fun that happened in D23 this year?
Oh my gosh, it's always a highlight of my career and my year. This is the stage I became a Disney legend in 2009, along with Tony Anselmo, the voice of Donald, Betty White, and Robin Williams, which was a big thrill. The next would have been this time on Friday at our Not Just a Goof panel, where I got to sing a song from a Goofy movie with my real-life son.
That's awesome farmer, everybody. Brett, how about you?
I mean, this is the highlight right now, right?
Yeah.
We watched Bill and Tony receive the Disney Legend Awards on this stage back then 15 years ago. So,
A long time.
Standing here next to him, unbelievable. But
Caitlin, any special things this weekend?
This weekend, I got to meet John Stamos again. Super nice guy, but this has been like, I've been waiting for this all day. So hi, everybody. And I'm halfway through strong. There's still more to come.
So, I know we all might be thinking, where's Donald? Is Donald here? That wasn't Donald.
Everybody.
Oh, hey!
Is this a good time?
It's a great time. In fact, it's the only time, Tony.
As you all know, D23 is crazy busy. This is me being 3 places at once. So I just wanted to come and show my support for my pals at Disney Character Voices who hold this legacy together for 40 years. It's such a great job. And with that, I just wanted to say, I'm just for you. And now,
All right, you guys, everybody ready?
Yeah, I think so.
Are you sure?
Yes,
Are you sure?
maybe.
Okay, now they've seen the script. Let me give you a pitch on what we're going to do today. The scene takes place on the set of a new series imagined just for you, just for today. So in this episode of the series, Minnie is the director, and Mickey and Goofy are the actors. Okay, now I'm asking you again, are you ready?
Oh, you can
I think so.
Great, sounds like they are. And we're gonna roll on this, take number 1.
Okay, boys, I hope you're ready for a busy day. We have a lot of action shots on the schedule for this week's episode. It's called Fun in the Sun.
Action shots? I thought we were just doing scenes at an outdoor cafe today.
No, we got water ski and jump off the waterfall, the lightning zip line across the canyon, and the pogo stick bounce over the pit of flaming pineapples. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, so Piot, come back. And the inestimable goddess of good vibes, Deborah Wilson. Man of many voices, David Arrigo Jr. The gentleman you heard earlier tonight. Kicking. Guys kicking. The guy who said it was going to be back earlier, Isaac Robinson Smith. And a baker of delicious gooseberry pies, Katie Von Till. All right. Let's get back to the scene, and we're going to go ahead and get inside Goofy's head to see what he's feeling.
But how are we going to do that?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Goofy. We'll use the magic of sound, of course. Everybody ready? Whenever you hear this sound...
I have a crown.
That's right.
I fish your price.
That is not a plug. Not a plug, just an improv. It's fine. We'll move from the outside with Mickey, Minnie, and Goofy and go inside to be with Goofy's emotions. Yeah! And then, of course, at some point, we're going to hear this sound. And that means we're going to go from inside out to... Hey, good joke. Now, it's important to note that we're not going to ask them to do the voices from the film. They will be doing something rather improv-y on the spot. So, here's what we're going to do. Somebody, let's see, is Cushy? Yeah, there she is. So Cushy, who is our intern this year, she's bringing around Goofy's head, I guess, and hat. And each of our actors has pulled a emotion at random. They're not going to show anybody, but yeah. So there you go. Because we figured Goofy doesn't have some of the emotions in the movie, but he does have these. Okay? So in a second, I'm going to have you each read your emotion in the voice. So you're going to say the name of your emotion in the voice you come up with for that emotion on the spot. Okay? You ready? Deborah.
Empathy.
Very nice. David.
Freedom.
Piot.
Excitement!
And Katie?
Joy.
Very good. Did I miss anyone? David. No, you didn't.
Anger!
Yes. There we go. All right. So we got to get some placards on them so I don't forget anyone like I just did. Isaac, sorry. Sorry.
Thank you.
There we are. Okay. So let's get on with the scene. Graphics are fantastic, by the way. Thank you to those emotions for bringing their emotions to. I'm sorry, I can't do it. It's too bad. All right, so Bill, we're going to do this. Start off with you again.
Alrighty.
Ready?
Here we go.
Teleprompter. Got it? Cool. All right. Goofy, go.
We got the water ski and jump off the waterfall, the lightning zip line across the canyon, and the pogo stick bounce over the pit of flaming pineapples. It's gonna be great!
Sure, you say so, Goofy.
Flaming pineapples? You'd be petrified right now.
Forget that! Who came up with these death trap ideas? We need to give Minnie a great big taste of our mind!
Fear, anger, this is Goofy we're talking about. He loves this stuff.
That's right. Goofy's never happier than when he's on the edge of peril. He loves doing his own stunts.
Fine. I'll just go back to my fishing simulator game.
Seriously, you need to let me take control. If he isn't careful, there are over 2 million ways he could get hurt.
Yes, but that's part of what makes it so exciting. Think of all the stunts he's done over the years. Has he ever been afraid?
No. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Only if a disaster happens, which it
are going to bring out the bag of bugs himself, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ken Pink.
The dance
It's a dance show now, yeah. And you know those days when you go to work and you're just thrilled and so happy because you know you're going to have a good time?
Yeah.
Well, that's every day I've ever worked with you because I see your name on our schedule, or I know you've got a session coming up, and your warmth and passion and professionalism, it's astounding. So I just want to thank you for all the years that we've been able to work together.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
You know, all my friends are so jealous because when I tell them I'm going to go do a recording, they go, "You got those private things you do with all those really talented people from Disney." I said, "That's right."
Yes, that's right. I do have a couple of burning questions for you.
Yes.
Number one, if you ever had to eat a bug, what would it be?
Oh my. I would never eat a bug.
It's a good answer. It's a good answer.
Yeah, but if I ate one, I guess it would have to be made out of candy or something.
Yeah.
You know those orange slices? We like those.
A gummy worm?
Gummy worm.
When you are by yourself, what do you like to sing?
This is terrible. I shouldn't tell anybody this. But when I'm in the shower, I love to sing the theme from Titanic. My shower has a great echo.
So, I've been wondering, and I can't believe I hadn't asked you this until a few days ago, how you developed Oogie Boogie, because it's so iconic. It is so iconic, and there's got to be a story to it, right?
Yeah, well, you know, when I went into audition and they asked me, well, what do you think would be the combination of what would make Oogie's voice? And I said, well, one, a little bit of Bert Lahr from The Wizard of Oz. I do believe in ghosts. You know? And a little bit, and this is to me the hallmark of voice work on film. When you see this movie, you think about the head spinning around, you think about the green pea soup, but it's really the voice that gets in your head. And that was Miss Mercedes McCambridge's work in The Exorcist. What a lovely day for an exorcism. Yeah, and I got to meet her, which was great. And the third element was Cab Calloway, who was a great, if you know, great jazz, from the Harlem Renaissance. Well, let me tell you about Minnie the Moocher. She was a low-down hoochie coocher. So I put those three together, and that was Oogie.
Well, let's hear some Oogie, shall we? Let's get to our scenes. Yeah. All right, let's go. These are a few more greetings that we need for the guests that they're going to hear during our Halloween festivities. And so we're going to go ahead and I'm going to have you do this first line. I want you to give me 3 in a row.
Okay.
I'll probably won't have any direction because it's going to be great. So give me 3 in a row, and then we'll go on.
Okay. Happy Halloween, everyone! Hope you're ready for some tricks and your treats.
You know what? I don't need another one. That was great. I love it. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. All right, here's the next one, and go for it.
Oh, did I scare you? I certainly hope so.
I think what would make that a little bit better if you gave me like a really creepy, dark laugh at the end of it. Give me one more.
Oh, did I scare you? I certainly hope so.
I got it. You know, we can't do an Oogie Boogie project without it. So here it is, and give it all you got.
Well, what have we here?
Yeah!
find that nowadays I've mended all my ways, repented, seen the light, and made a switch. True, yes. And I positively know a little magic. It's a talent that I always have possessed. And here lately, please don't laugh, I use it on behalf of the miserable, the lonely, and depressed. Pathetic. Poor unfortunate souls in pain, in need. This one's longing to be thin, and that one wants to get the girl. And do I have them? Yes, indeed. Those poor unfortunate souls, so sad, so true. They come flocking to my corner crying, "Spells, the reason I help them." Yes, I do. Now it's happened once or twice. Someone couldn't pay the price, and I'm afraid I had to rake him across the cause. Yes, I've had the odd complaint, but on the whole, I've been a saint to those poor unfortunate souls. Have we got a deal? Ha! Ha! Come on, you poor unfortunate souls! Go ahead! Make your choice. I'm a very busy woman and I haven't got all day. It won't cost much, just your voice. You poor unfortunate soul. It's sad, but true. If you want to cross the bridge, my sweet, you've got to pay the toll. Take a gulp and take a breath and go ahead, sign the scroll. Votes and debts are not. Get on, boys. The boss is on. It's poor unfortunate soul.
You stay on stage because we're going to bring everybody else out to take a bow. Let's bring all of our cast members back. Hey, let's bring you to center. There we go. Yes? All right, everybody. Take a bow. So until the next time, we will all see you.